So this is a fun one. There's been a lot of talk with people that always tell you, if you have a plan B outside of playing music, you have a different career option if the music thing doesn't work out, whatever, then you're not truly committed to music. Bah! Humbug. You still gotta eat, right? And you can grind yourself down to a pulp chasing down music, right? But there's also another saying that says, work smarter, not harder, right? Okay. The idea is music is a business. It's not just playing music. It's not just showing up and... I messed up on that. But that's not what it is. Well, it is, but it's not. That's part of the whole. There's a lot more you got to consider, right? You got to find out how to monetize everything. And I don't mean just the music. The music itself needs to be monetized, but the music is actually just part of the brand that you're building. So, you're going to need finances. You're going to have to figure out where you're going to get money to do this stuff. It's part of the life, right? Money makes the world go round. This is very, very true. You can build a small, dedicated fan following, and that's true, and that's great. If you can get regular people showing up to all of your shows all the time, great. But if no one knows you exist, they're not going to know to show up to your show. They're not even going to know to look for you, right? And in the music industry, you're part of the crowd. There's a lot of other people whose dreams are to play music, mine included. I am giving you information, but I am also your competition in the music industry, right? And it doesn't matter how big or small or anything else you are. The real goal to music, my goal at least, is not to be famous. I don't care about fame. I don't care about all of that. What I care about is having fun and being able to eat. Those are my two goals, right? And not only do I have to eat, I have 4 kids that need to eat and a wife who also needs to eat, right? So, I have a family. I am in a family of 6, mainly because I really like to practice, if you know what I mean. So, the thing, sometimes practice leads to succeeding. Sometimes you practice scoring touchdowns, and sometimes you accidentally find out you score a touchdown. So, here's the thing. You need to figure out how you're going to get finances to start the ball rolling for continuing finances. It's just called growth, right? And you're just trying to grow until you reach a point where you are comfortable, right? This is another big thing. Reach a point where you are comfortable. If you're putting in 80 hours a week and you're exhausted and tired, and you're not noticing you're gaining much more beyond when you're putting in 40 hours a week, or 30 hours a week, or 50 hours a week, or 60 hours a week. If you're realizing your gains are really small on 80 hours a week, and you're uncomfortable, don't do it. You're not having fun, unless you really love that feeling of just being purely exhausted. You can have a job and do music too, to build the finances to get your music ball rolling. Every musician's dream is making money with their music to the point where they don't have to work the day job. Everybody's is, right? That's part of our big motivation of doing this. It's fun, but we want to be able to make a living doing it. It's called chasing your dreams, right? But you need finances to eat. Starving musicians, right? So, figure out other things outside of your music that can lead people back into finding your music. Find t-shirt sales, find YouTube, find TikTok, find online marketing has been fantastic because that gives you access to a whole bunch of people that you didn't have access to before that might be music lovers. Awesome, right? There's so many resources to getting people into your music. But in order to get t-shirts going, you're going to need finances to be able to finance having somebody print those t-shirts, because that's their business. Also, identify places where you're weak in your music career stuff, right? If you're not a big manager, find a manager. If you're not really big on talking to bar owners, find a booking agent. If you're not really big on doing the online social media, find a publicist, somebody that manages, like social media managers. Find people that do that. If you're not a video editor, find a video editor. If you're not a photo editor, find a photo editor. If you don't know photography, find somebody that does. Or you're going to be willing to learn a lot of stuff. But you have to still have finances to get the ball rolling somewhere. There is no shame in working a 9 to 5 as a musician. There's not. Why? Because you're starting from somewhere. And you have to start somewhere. Because if you don't start somewhere, then you start nowhere, which means you didn't start. There's no shame, right? So, don't let anybody tell you, well, if you're not making all of your money off of music, then you're not a real musician. Bull crap. You're still a musician. You just need to iron out your plan a little bit better to figure out how to make finances out of it. And believe you me, I'm in the same boat. I'm still identifying places where I'm weak, and I'm still identifying what I'm trying to get done and how I need to get them done. Anyway, love you, and I hope that kind of makes you feel a little better. Bye!